and welcome to Germany. I'm just on the grid for MXGP for qualifying, and I want to have a quick word with Dean Ferris. Dean, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Just tell us about practice. I know you had a little bit of a crash in practice. What happened there?
Oh yeah, in free practice, I got a bit squirrely here at when you cross the start straight, and yeah, I was fourth gear wide open, and I wheelied a bump, put the front down, and then yeah, it washed out, and I went straight through the signs and through the fence, and it was a really big crash. But I'm luckily unhurt. It was a really lucky crash, so I was pretty pumped. I got up and finished the rest of practice, and yeah, I'm lucky with that one.
So I know you didn't race last weekend because you were a little bit poorly. Are you feeling okay now? No problems there?
Yeah, I'm good now. I rested all week and just done a little bit of cycling. I was sick for like 3 days. I've never had a gastro bug, and I've never been so sick in my life. So it was horrible. I went to the race and intended to race, but it was like, just imagine the worst hangover you've ever had, and that's what I felt like on Sunday. So there was no chance of performing at least. So we decided not to race and just to get fit for this weekend.
Well, good to hear you're back on form. I know you actually had your first ever GP here at Teufelstal, didn't you? So quite a special track for you. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, it was 5 years ago now, and I tell you what, that time has gone by fast, but I really like this track. The dirt's kind of like some Aussie tracks, you know, a little bit sketchy and a little bit grippy, and yeah, I like the place. I had good memories here in the Nations in 2013, so quite like this track.
Well, good luck. Good luck for qualifying. Thanks for that, Dean. Now, I want to speak with Ken de Dijker. He was actually, Dean mentioned the Nations. He was part of the winning team, the Belgian winning team at the Nations in 2013, which was right here in Teufelstal. Ken, how are you?
Good.
Just talking about your performance here at this track. In 2010, you had a double win here, didn't you? And I know that was a while ago, but it must be quite a good track for you.
Yeah, also because of the Nations here was a good race, and yeah, fortunately now hopefully next day tomorrow is going to be also the same. But yeah, it's still today you have to do a good position for the start tomorrow, and then we see how it goes.
And it's a special day today, isn't it?
Yeah, today it's my birthday, so 2010 it was also my birthday, and I win 2 motos, so hopefully it's going to be like that tomorrow.
You need to give yourself a win to get a good birthday present for yourself, I think.
That's going to be the best birthday present I could have, yeah.
Well, happy birthday and good luck. Thanks for chatting to us, Ken. Time for the MXGP qualifying.
A very windy Teufelstal circuit for the qualifying on Saturday as riders took their positions. Led out by Jeremy Van Hoorbeek, Yamaha Factory Racing. Gauthier Paulin, second in time training. Romain Fevre, third. Jenny Bobryshev, fourth. And Kevin Strybos, fifth. And Tony Cairoli still nursing that injured left arm from his crash in Italy 1 week ago. Romain Fevre, the man on form, looking to get a good start. So too our race winner from a week ago, Kevin Strybos, but also Max Nagel. Well, the gate went, and Sean Simpson and Ken de Dijker both went too early. De Dijker hit the gate as Dean Ferris, number 111, took the whole shot ahead of Bobryshev and Van Hoorbeek. Max Nagel was just there as well, just to the outside of Gauthier Paulin, who we're on board with here. But watch this. He makes a move around the outside, loses control, they collide, and Nagel goes down. Gauthier Paulin stayed up, but as Ferris led the way, here's what happened on board from Glenn Coldenhoff. You see there, and David Philipparts straight into Max Nagel. Philipparts over the handlebars as well. An anxious Husqvarna team looked on, and Philipparts' team also looked on nervously. Ferris, though, led the way from Bobryshev. Van Hoorbeek was in third on the 89, and his teammate Romain Fevre was right behind him in fourth. From Paulin, Simpson, Lupino, and the 167 of Stuart Edmonds. Meanwhile, making his way back through the paddock in an ambulance was Max Nagel for a checkup on an injured ankle, and David Philipparts receiving ice treatment to a shoulder picked up in that crash. Gauthier Paulin on board here, still going after Van Hoorbeek, was doing a good job, but his bike was also sounding a little bit second hand. He'd split the header pipe in that collision with Max Nagel, and it definitely sounded a little bit sick, but his teammate was on the charge, and he found his way past Dean Ferris to lead the race. and he was looking comfortable as well, was the 2011 winner from this Grand Prix, Evgeny Bobryshev. Hard and slick conditions. Loose on top as well, as Febvre found his way into third, past Van Horbeke. At that stage of the race, it was Bobryshev, Ferris, Van Horbeke behind his teammate Febvre. Paulin and Simpson were your top 6, with Lupino in 7th place. Gertje Paulin doing his best to keep Van Horbeke in his sights in 5th place. See how tricky the conditions are as Febvre's mechanic looked on, because he found his way past Dean Ferris, got himself into 2nd position. So the young Yamaha starlet, the winner of the last 2 Grand Prix, started then to try to bridge the gap to the 777 of Evgeny Bobryshev, as Paulin got closer to the 2 Yamahas. Lupino, Waters and Charlier were just ahead of Tony Cairoli, battling for 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th place. Cairoli doing a great job, though, of wrestling that 450 around this circuit, but he was coming under attack from Kevin Strybos, number 22 on the Suzuki, as his teammate Glenn Coldenhoff, well, he went missing early on in the race. And it was quite a simple mistake, really, in this top left-hander. He was trying to find a way past Kenda Dijker, just lost the front and tipped over. And he's got a lot of work to do. Tomorrow he'll start from 16th. Bobryshev, though, was unchallenged at the head of the field. Romain Febvre not able to do enough to close down the Russian, as Tony Cairoli, though, in 10th place, found himself just making a little mistake in this right-hander over the edge of the berm, and Strybos was through into 10th, pushing the Sicilian down to 11th. Strybos would eventually get back to 9th, finding a way past Lupino in the later stages of the race. Strybos being watched by his team as Cairoli, well, obviously he would have had a pit board, I'm sure, to say that Nagel was out of the race. Febvre looking good in 2nd, Van Horbeke 3rd, number 89. But no match really today for Evgeny Bobryshev. Dean Ferris having a great ride. He was ill in Italy, so great to see him up there inside the top 5, ahead of Paulin and Simpson. Simpson having a very quiet ride, but a good solid ride in 6th place. Bobryshev, though, didn't put a wheel wrong, and eventually he came home to take the checkered flag to win the qualifying race. Febvre was 2nd, Van Horbeke 3rd, Ferris 4th, Paulin was 5th.
Evgeny, congratulations. 2nd pole of the season for you. I know you hurt your leg in Italy, but it didn't seem to give you any problems this weekend.
I had a little problem after my Majority race because it's been swollen and it's quite blue at the moment, but it doesn't bother me in the racing. So, you know, I'm really happy about the race, how it went, because I knew if I get a whole shot, I can win the race. That's what happened. So I get a whole shot and I lead till the right. Okay, the first lap I was behind Henry, so I managed to pass him. And then, just concentrate on my line and I get the pole, so I'm really happy for tomorrow.
Good luck for tomorrow. Thank you. Romain Febvre, congratulations. 2nd in qualifying here today. I know you set the fastest lap of the race, so you were really pushing to catch up with Bobby, but did you decide to settle in 2nd in the end?
Yeah, I think I make the fastest lap, but 2 laps to go. We catch some lap rider and then it break my speed, so directly Bobby was gone, and I decided to just ride easy the last 2 laps, and 2nd or 1st, it doesn't matter for tomorrow. We can pick a good gate, and the race is tomorrow, so definitely the speed is there, so we'll see tomorrow.
Great job, thank you. Jeremy Van Horbeke, 3rd today in qualifying, MXGP of Germany. Tell us about your start, tell us about your race and how important it is to get a good gate pit for tomorrow.
Yeah, my start was pretty good. I was in 3rd and my teammate passed me because the first lap, I was still looking for some lines because the track is really slippery. And then I came in my rhythm, and then I was in 3rd, and 3rd is okay for tomorrow gate pick. So I just rode my own race, my pace, and didn't take any risks. So it's good for tomorrow. Tomorrow are the points.
Good luck for them. Thank you.